It's summertime and the roads are heating up. Lloyd Allen has a piece on traffic safety, so stay close for that.
And brain surgeon Dr. Magnus Ekadede pens a new book titled Making Miracles. And it's all about the miracles he experienced during his surgeries. And so we have those details coming up too.
Plus today is Taboo Tuesday. Our hot topic is menopause.
And coming up in sports, less than 48 hours from the NBA draft, VJ Edgecombe receiving high praise from one of our own NBA stars.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
We have a birthday in the house, Marlena. It's our social media agent and budding reporter, Amaya Moss.
Wow, happy birthday, Amaya. Wishing you all the best in this coming year.
She's off today, so I can only imagine she is having a fantastic day. Happy 16th birthday, Amaya. So let's dive right into the news. Safe driving, an issue when not practiced, can impact all of us. In this report, Lloyd Allen explores some issues drivers face and what you can do to help.
There's no denying it. The streets here in the capital are inundated with vehicles, and it seems like that number continues to grow daily. With that increase, there's also the occurrence of persons making those driving infractions, not using their seatbelts, using their cell phones, or like this video that has brought concern to police.
But that is something that is discouraged by the traffic division.
Now, we also positioned our cameras at a number of intersections where drivers were seen committing one or more offenses. We spoke with a number of them asking, is road safety important?
It speaks to whether you live or whether you die.
To prevent any accident, any fatality, or anything dangerous on the road, keep your eyes on the road.
Road safety is important because I'm glad you asked me that question. Because we have a lot of crazy young men and jitney drivers and others who drive along these streets crazy.
I think people running the red light and stuff, and they don't care, boy. They don't care. They don't stop the stop sign either.
If you don't consider your life important to you, then you shouldn't even be on the road.
The life you save may be your own. Save a life.
We also reached out to a member of the Road Safety Alliance Club who suggests defensive driving as a tool to reducing traffic mishaps, or worse.
Many people don't drive defensively. Some people feel like because they have the right-of-way that they could go. Sometimes even if you have the right-of-way, give up your rights to avoid an accident.
And while convincing all drivers remains an uphill fight, at least this driver got the message of using her seatbelt. You feel safer now?
I'm safer, yes. Alrighty, y'all have a beautiful day.
And it's incidents like that that keep all of us safe while on the road. Reporting for ZNS News, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Thanks, Lloyd. Some really good advice there. Well, Bamboo Shack hosted a job fair today, but this wasn't your typical fry cook wanted setup. Instead, in a bold and refreshing shift from the traditional job fair model, the company opened its doors to different positions in an effort to rethink what employment looks like in 2025 and beyond. HR Director Drew Bartlett and Talent Acquisition Officer Marlena Lewis shares more on this initiative.
We are excited to invite the surrounding communities. We are trying to invest back into our communities. We see this as a good initiative to connect with such a large group of persons who are seeking employment. We do know, there are some challenges just locally, even globally and economically overall, but this is our efforts to connect with the community.
When we think about a job fair, we think about the talent pool that we're going to create. We think about the different personalities and the diversification that we could possibly encounter at all of our job fairs. Here at Bamboo Shack and even the Gilgan brand, a lot of people don't realize that we have a lot of opportunities within the company. So it's not just here at Bamboo Shack. We're looking for a lot of talent, whether you're in accounts, whether you're into marketing, anything of that nature. We're definitely looking for innovative individuals to take the company to the next level.
One of the standout features of Bamboo Shack's employment strategy is in its internship program, currently being piloted with local high school graduates and college students. The program gives students hands-on experience and a crash course in entrepreneurship and professional development.
For the summer months, we're actually launching our summer internship. So we're inviting a group of 35 students across New Providence. We actually have a few as well from the other partnering islands as well coming down. Yeah, so it's really an exciting initiative that we're doing. They're going to get hands-on training in the restaurant industry, some customer service, also some budgeting tips, how to handle your payroll, how to utilize your paychecks efficiently.
For 5 long years, clinical professor and chief neurosurgeon Dr. Magnus Ekidede has been penning a book called Making Miracles, a story detailing some of the life-altering surgeries he's performed in hospitals here in the Bahamas over the past 30 years. And yesterday, that book was officially signed and released to not only the public, but among medical students of the University of the Bahamas. Born in Nigeria, Dr. Magnus is one of 10 highly qualified neurosurgeons who's committed to saving the lives of thousands of patients battling serious brain injuries. Now, during the book launch, Dr. Magnus reflected on some of the miracles he's encountered.
The first one, 2012, Miracle Joseph. The one was fused to the spine, the conjoined twins fused to the spine that we separated, and it was like a national stuff. And then 2020, you have Jay Russell, the one fused on the spine that we separated during COVID. That's also took on massive. And plus trauma, the boy shot, they thought he was dead in the bus stop, brought to the hospital. He has major traumatic brain injury, we did, survived. And on, the police officer that was shot, it was a superintendent or something like that, that survived.
73-year-old Ivan Ingram was another patient of Dr. Ekidede. Ingram lost sight in his left eye after his brain tumor was successfully removed. Mother of 5-year-old conjoined twin Jet Russell, Cecilia Sit Russell, thanked Dr. Magnus and his medical team for all of their efforts to save young Jet's life.
Tells you a lot about miracles that happen that we thought cannot be done in the Bahamas. We've heard stories where, hey, if you need major surgery, take it abroad. But the ones he did here, those are miracles that were performed in the Bahamas, and without him, I think a lot of lives would be lost. And Jed is one of the living proof.
And still to come, it's Taboo Tuesday. Today we talk about the subject every woman wants to avoid, menopause. So keep it locked.
Hey, Dizzy. Hey, honey. You got no message for me yet? Can I tell you why I get no money? At least not yet. I get my money. Managers. Oh, and I done upload it.
Hello, Miss Daisy. Your check is ready.
Thanks. I come for that little thing. You got it?
Money managers, responsible lenders for responsible people.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
The new stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a taste you'll enjoy.
Outside and inside.
With a delicious stuffed crust covered in irresistible cheddar flavor. Come and try the new stuffed crust cheddar flavor only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
It's time now for your Access Weather Forecast, and our live weather radar is showing an increase in shower activities. You can see some thunderstorms taking place, but most of these showers are over the open waters, and they will be moving inland during the course of the night and tomorrow as that tropical wave to the south continues to progress towards the west. And we also have a mid to upper level low to the north that too will enhance the shower activity across the islands over the next several days. And then the Hurricane Center, they're monitoring, well, we have the first tropical named storm for the season, and Andrea. That's 1,110 miles to the west of the Azores, is moving very rapidly towards the northeast at about 20 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds at 40, but we anticipate that that will become a remnant low later on tonight. So a short-lived Andrea is anticipated. And your boating forecast tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. And for all areas tonight, winds are going to be easterly at 12 to 18 knots, the wave height 3 to 6 feet. So that means caution flags are in place throughout the 700 islands tonight. High tide that will take place at 7:53 tonight. And in the northwestern islands tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we're looking at an easterly flow. The winds will decrease 10 to 15 knots, the wave height subsiding 2 to 4 feet. High tide at 8:11 in the morning, with a low tide at 2:16 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands on Wednesday, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, wave heights also at 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. And then on Thursday, we will have light and variable winds in the northwestern parts of our country. Very flat sea conditions, so beautiful boating conditions. High tide 9:05 in the morning, low tide 3:09 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, the winds will remain southeast at 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Right now I feel like whining. Shake that bump up on me cause we grinding. She's our beast and my bigger beast and we raking. Up on one with motorbike cause we scraping. Right now I feel like whining.
For your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Marlena.
Thanks, Basil. Well, tonight on Taboo Tuesday, we open the door on a topic many women whisper about, but very few talk about out loud. While age and experience may vary, it's something every woman will face, yet too often it's treated like a shameful secret. It's menopause.
This is Taboo Tuesdays, where we talk about the uncomfortable topic, challenge the status quo, and confront the quiet. I'm Wes Calix Forbes, and it's time to get uncomfortable.
When I told her what was going on with me, there was a silence. And then she said, Patrice, I don't know why you don't accept the fact that you're perimenopausal.
Menopause marks the natural end of a woman's menstrual cycle. It's diagnosed after a woman endures 12 months without a period. It usually occurs between the ages of 45 and 55, but symptoms can begin years earlier in what is called premenopause. Here in the Bahamas, many women are currently in the menopausal age, and yet there's almost no national conversation about it.
And because the history of menopause has been women were pushed aside, you were no longer valuable, women were put in mental asylums because they had seen it as a hysteria-inducing event in a woman's life, etc. All of these were and are, which shaped menopause throughout the ages. And so women didn't want to talk about menopause.
I asked Patrice, what are some common misconceptions about menopause? She looked me straight in the eye and said, people think menopause is just hot flashes, and it's not.
Menopause affects our brain. That's why women have these issues with the memory lapse. You go into one room, you're standing there trying to figure out, what did I come in here for? Or you've got your glasses on top of your head, you just put it on the top and you're still looking for it. Or many women deal with memory and focus issues. A lot of women deal with irritability, mood swings, depression, anxiety. All of those are a part of menopause.
Because medical professionals contend menopause is not a weakness. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's a natural part of life, and it's time we start treating it that way. This has been Taboo Tuesday. Let's keep breaking the silence together.
Thanks, Wes. Well, that was another installment of Taboo Tuesday for the history books. Let's check in with ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
And Buddy Hield speaking on VJ's potential. Detail of that story and more coming up in sports.
Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Hey, ladies, where's the Dave? Oh, okay, thanks. Bets.
Greg, what's up?
Ready, man, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
You up?
He's meditating. You gotta give him at least an hour.
All right, well, I can wait. I ain't got nothing to do. I say now on to independent.
Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. Less than 48 hours from the NBA draft, as Bahamian-born and Bimini native VJ Edgecombe is set to be the next Bahamian basketball star set to enter the prestigious NBA fraternity, with Edgecombe projected to be a top 5 pick in tomorrow's draft. Today, media availability taking place in Brooklyn, New York for the projected lottery picks. Edgecombe, who has been linked for the past few weeks to go number 3 to the Philadelphia 76ers, had this to say just ahead of hearing his name called on the big stage.
I think it went well. Just get to meet the owners and the decision makers over there, president, coaches. So I think overall it went well.
What stood out to you?
Just how nice they are. That's how their characteristics, how they are people. So yeah.
And a local NBA star who had long saw Edgecombe's potential says he expects him to be among the greats. Warriors guard Buddy Hield has long formed a relationship with Edgecombe, even before the pair suited up to represent the Bahamas in the most recent FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers.
He's came far away, but I think he's probably the best prospect the Bahamas has had since DeAndre Ayton, and he's a wonderful talent, but not even a talent, he's a great kid, and I'm just happy for him, happy for his family, happy for the Bahamas, and I think that, it's only so much years I got to play basketball. I think that he's the next one that's going to help us prepare us to the next level, but he, just like myself, DeAndre, Kai, VJ's the next one, and after that, somebody else is going to be after him, so we hope more, just keep on inspiring. He can inspire more to follow in the footsteps, because I feel like he's the one that can make it to the top.
And that's been Look at Your Sports on this Tuesday. Until tomorrow, I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, that's Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
This year, King Door National Parkinson Foundation is taking you back to the old school. With entertainment by TMF, the band formerly known as Maze.
Y'all better come on now.
Also appearing will be local artist Plotty and the Naked Eye and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Pop Band.
Save the date, Saturday, June 28th, 2025, Atlantis Paradise Island.
To purchase your tickets, call telephone 428-2588 or visit Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store, Mackey Street.
Early detection of breast cancer can save your life. If you are 40 years of age and older, you should have annual mammogram screenings. If you notice any changes in your breasts or the surrounding areas, ensure that you see your healthcare provider immediately.
A message by PAHO WHO, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Public Hospitals Authority, and with support from the Universal Health Coverage Partnership.
The Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting is partnering with the Bahamas Christian Council to help build stronger Bahamian families.
I believe that our ultimate experience in living begins with God and family.
Our purpose is to facilitate, guide, inspire, and equip you to have a better life.
And a strong family foundation begins with each of us trying to become better individuals.
Let's unite for a stronger Bahamas.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting, the heartbeat of the nation, leading Bahamians from dependency to self-sufficiency to economic empowerment.
It's definitely summertime. Check out this aerial shot from our drone pilot, Big Nev. This was shot at the world-famous Atlantis Hotel, and it's the Kiddies Water Park. And it sure looks like a whole lot of fun. But it's time for us to see what the Life of Key Foundation has in store for its Family Island Student Enrichment Experience. Let's go.
Last year, the Life for Key Foundation held a successful 50 for 50 initiative and is now pleased to announce the relaunch of its Family Island Student Enrichment Experience under a new name, the LCF Family Island Leadership Program. This initiative, which provides Family Island students with access to college readiness and leadership development, will take place during the week of July 21st right here in the capital. The program engages students across the country entering the 11th grade in September this year. Some good news for our Family Island students. Marlena?
Definitely is some good news for them, LaDonna, and it's always good to hear those positive things happening for Family Island students. And speaking of positive, let's hear from our Matea Cunningham and Let's Talk Socials.
Hey, it's Matea, and you're tuned into Let's Talk Socials, where we dive into what's hot, hilarious, and happening online, especially right here in the 242. Now, we know about cover songs, we know about remixes, but have you ever heard about a remix regarding Pig Feet Souse? Bahamian content creator ETG Music has the internet cracking up after dropping a hilarious twist on the classic hit, Get Down On It. But instead of the usual lyrics that make you want to dance, this remix is a full-on rant about one of the most debated Bahamian breakfast staples, Pig Feet Souse.
You better tell them what I'm gonna do if you give me pig feet sauce. I'ma sock you in your mouth. I'ma sock you in your mouth. Yeah. What I'm gonna do if you give me pig feet sauce. I'ma come and blow up your house. I'ma come and blow up your house. Everybody know that I hate pig feet sauce. You better sing it. I hate pig feet sauce. Really hate it. I hate pig feet sauce. I'ma sing it louder. I hate pig feet sauce. Better sing it louder. I hate pig feet sauce. Better sing it louder. I hate pig feet sauce. Better sing it louder. I hate pig feet sauce. I'ma sing it louder. I hate pig feet sauce. I'ma sing it louder. I'ma sing it louder. I'ma sing it louder.
From the first note, you already know it's gonna be funny, but it's when he starts belting out his dramatic dislike for pig feet that you realize this man is serious. And honestly, a lot of people agree. So, are you getting down on Pig Feet Souse or skipping the spoon entirely? Either way, ETG Music gave us a remix we didn't know we needed. That's it for this episode of Let's Talk Socials. I'm still Matea, and I'll catch you next time, where Bahamian content reigns and the scroll never sleeps.
What do you think? I had pig feet sauce once. It wasn't as bad, but it had nice flavoring and everything.
Okay, so you're not on the same page.
No,
yeah, I've never had it. I don't know that I would react that strongly, but no, I'm scared.
It's pretty good, Malin.
It is?
Yeah.
You gotta find the right person.
Yeah. But that does it for Access Now this evening.
Yes, but stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson. Tonight, his guests are the Minister of Works, Family Island Affairs, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, and Minister of State Leon Lundy. The discussion, the Water and Sewage Water Improvement Project.
Definitely a needed project. Good night, everybody.
Good night.